Good morning, everybody. We are so excited for Linda's first training. And when Linda asked me about doing this, I was so excited because we have not had someone just come and like teach you guys something, right? Like we've taught you social media and like things like that. But this month we've got two. We've got Linda showing you some makeup tips, and then we've got Morgan in a couple of weeks showing you guys some skincare stuff because she's an esthetician. So I just think it's cool that we're evolving in these trainings. It doesn't necessarily have to be how to do network marketing. There's different parts of this, and we all got to learn and grow in. So I am so excited for Linda to be giving us some makeup tips for all of us, our older ladies, but also for all of us in general. So I am super excited for Linda. So Linda, I'm going to turn it over to you and mute myself.
Well, and I'm pretty nervous. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys. It's so crazy because I'm on live all the time. And look, ladies, if you didn't hear me a minute ago, this is what happens when you decide you're going to hold off. And what did I just do with my brush? This is what happens when you decide you're going to hold off and not clean your brushes. This right here, let me get over here so I can see you guys. This is what happens, and I'm being serious, and I did not. I kept asking Mike, I kept saying, what's happened? What is going on? And he's like, baby, your face. But anyhow, I'm chasing
Oh,
rabbits to tell you all. I'm sorry.
It's just me and Frankie
just
talking away. Sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. But anyhow, I'm going to tell you this really quick before I go into the makeup. If you all don't have one of these, I'm going to tell you all real quick. You need to get one. I cleaned my brushes last night. If you don't have one of these to clean your brushes with, and it's not expensive. I got this off of Amazon, and you just put your cleaner in here. I just use warm water, and I stick my brushes down in this with warm water, and it actually, all you do is, and it dries these brushes, and look how clean it's got them. So I'm just going to tell you that, and then you just put it down in the water. I put calendula soap on mine, and I just stick it down in the water, and this will actually, whoops, see, that's just what you get for just being me. I told y'all we're going to get a laugh. But you just stick this down in the water and see how this is twirling here. This will twirl in this water when you stick it down in there, and it's going to clean those brushes. And once you bring it out and rinse it off really good, you just take this and you hold it up like this, and it dries that brush. It will dry that brush and get all that excess water off of it and dry it real good so you've got good clean brushes. Get you one if you don't have it. I've had this for quite a while. This is what mine is. Uh, it didn't cost much at all, but it's really nice to have around and use. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get into this really quick. I know we do not have this right now, but if you guys don't have this, you need it. This is our eyeshadow primer. But what better time for my face to break out than right now? Because I'm going to show you what this stuff does, okay? I use this. I call these my boo-boos. I get boo-boos. So that's what I call them. And I want you to look at how this is going to cover these. And the redness on my face sometimes that I get, I've come to the conclusion I don't think I have rosacea. I think I've got Linda skin. My skin is so sensitive. It is unreal. Any little thing is going to set it off. Okay. So that's what I do with my boo-boos. I cover them with this. This is one reason why I really hated this not being with us. But and I'm out of my primer I always use. And see, this is what I do, guys. I cut mine open, and let me tell you, I use every single drop. So if you're not doing that, cut this baby up and use it. As a matter of fact, I've probably got a little bit down in there that I can use. I use this because of my skin. It suits my skin the best. And like I said, I have got very sensitive skin. So look at this. I'm able to dab this out what I'm needing, and I'll throw this away. I've got more on the way now. But once I get this done, I will throw this away and hope and pray that by this evening my other primers in. And if you're not using a primer, ladies, you need to, because those pores, that is one thing that I've learned, especially since I've been with pharmacy and watching a lot of ladies train and going to a lot of trainings. If you're not using a good primer to keep those pores from getting clogged up, you need to, because primers mean a lot. That means a lot in your skincare also. And it also helps set that makeup in. So that's gone now, so I'm gonna have to throw it away. But anyhow, if you're not using a good primer, you need to. Now, the next thing I'm going to tell you all is I don't have eyelashes. The older I got, and I think it's where I plucked them, and just age, of course, creeps up on us. It happens in life. I'm 60 years old, be 61 June the 8th. But I'm going to show you all how I do my eyebrows. I'm not like Ashley. I don't have those beautiful eyelashes that she's got, eyebrows that she's got. So I just go in with this. This is honestly amazing. If you don't have this, you all need to get it. This is amazing. You don't have to be a makeup expert to do any of this. And don't you just love my Southern accent? Expert. So just get used to that, ladies. If y'all don't know me, then you're going to get used to me, because I think Ashley and Tiffany and all these young ladies, they're used to me, how I talk, and probably have gained some of the vocabulary that I use here in the South, in the Appalachian area. We use yous, and I do say y'all a lot, and that's more Southern, down south toward Ashley and them's way. They use y'all a lot, but I have cousins down in Georgia, and we spent a lot of time together growing up, and I think that's where I caught on to that at. Was this. So now this is how I do my eyebrows. Ladies, y'all need to make sure that your eyebrows are pretty. I am one of them that I'm not perfect at doing this. You don't have to be perfect. But look, just a little bit a little bit goes a long ways with this. So if you're not using an eyebrow pencil, you need to. Now here goes something that I love, and y'all know this. I was so sad whenever we didn't have it, was this eyeshadow primer. I swear by it, and I wipe that off, so I'm going to dab a little bit down there on that. Once I get this CC cream on, it's going to completely cover all these red places and everything like that I've got. I am a die-hard CC cream user. I am. Do I have the Airglow? I do. I have the VFX, but I am a CC cream person. I love it. Love the coverage. So that's one thing about me. And I say to each his own. Like my daughter-in-law, she loves the Airglow. And I think she's going to do us Ash, I think she's going to do us a video on that. But ladies, listen. I want trying to hurry and get through this. I don't know how long we're supposed to last. I have no clue. But I'm trying to hurry up and get through this with you all. This being my first one. Okay, so I did my primer. I don't stress myself out over anything. I do try to make my makeup look good, but sometimes it only takes just a couple of minutes to get your makeup done. You don't have to you don't have to go in there and do anything really drastic to make your makeup look good. I mean, it just takes just a few steps. I go in, I want to use this Royal Cherry. I just think it's beautiful. I love pinks and purples. So I'm going to go in with it, and I'm going to go in with a darker shade. I like going in with the darker shades. And I always tap the excess off, ladies. Make sure you get that off of there. But I always brush this way. I always go this way with mine. I don't know how this camera's doing, but I go this way. And if you have got a hooded eye, I've got a little bit of a hooded eye. Don't close your eyes when you do your makeup. Keep your eye open and go up. You see how I'm going up here above? Go up here, and that's going to pull that eye up so it's not so you can see it more. It's going to make it just pop more. So go above. Like I said, right here in this area, right here, it's going to pull that eye up. I try to tell sister that all the time, She'll say, I can't do that. And I'm like, yes, you can. Don't close your eye. Keep your eye open and pull it up. Look at how it's already lifted that eye for me. So you're going to do it that way. And I always see, just leave your eyes open, ladies. This goes with young girls too. I know lots of times as older women, we have that hooded eye and we're just like, okay, what am I going to do to fix this? So, but look how that is fixing that. That's just popping those eyes. It's making them lift. So you're going to lift that. And you're going to blend, ladies. It's all about blending. You've got to blend. I've always told my daughter when she was growing up and she became a teenager and actually started wearing makeup, I always said, baby, make sure you blend really good. You don't want that messed up look. Just, I call it creasy look and stuff like that. You don't want that. So now she is honestly, Keisha is telling me how to do makeup now. She says, Mom, do it this way, do it this way. Then I go in with another brush and I'm going to go in with shimmer. I love a little shimmer, a little shine. I was always nervous about doing this, and I put it down here. I was always nervous about doing the shine and stuff like that until I did a pharmacy makeup meeting. Well, it was a party. I did it at my church with a bunch of those ladies, and my pastor's wife, she's like, I said, I'm pretty nervous about shimmer and shine, so I don't know if I'm going to do this. And Sister Angie said, hey, bring that here. So I took it over to her and she said, hey, just pop it on like this, Linda. You got this. And so she put it on and she really made it look good. Now I'm going in now with the Mirage palette because I'm going to go right up here and I'm going to lift this eye up more. I'm just going to go up to the top up here and I'm going to lift this up. And it's going to make my eye even pop more. I love for my eyes to pop. I don't know if you guys are the same way, but with ladies, I always, even before pharmacy, I always looked at their eyes. That's something that you look at most of the time before you look at anything is someone's eyes. So I go in and I pull this up here and it just makes it pop too. It just brings that eye more vibrant. It just opens it up when you're doing that. And just another tip, just to tell you all, do your eyes first. That's one thing I meant to tell you all when I first got started. Do your eyes first, because if you go in and you do your CC cream or your VFX or whatever kind of foundation you may be using, if you do that first and then you try to do your eyes, if you're like me, then you're going to have mascara down here. You're going to have it over here. You're going to have it all over your face most of the time, or something's going to happen. You're going to jump or whatever, and you're going to have to go in with a wipey or something and wipe that off and then just redo it again. Do your eyes first, then go in with your foundation last. That is a big, big tip that I honestly think everyone needs to do. Now I'm going to go in with my eyeliner. I love my black eyeliner. I do not do black eyeliner on the bottom of my eye. I'm older. I feel like with older ladies, black eyeliner sometimes can make their eyes look, I call it sad. Not that it looks bad. I just think it makes you look older. I go in with, and I still have this, I go in with our white eyeliner on the bottom of my eye. You younger ladies can do the same thing. It's just going to make your eyes, it's just going to make you look younger and make them shine more, glow more. But I do go in with my black eyeliner and I go in through like this way, like here. And I dab it in there like that. Can you see how I've done that? It's not got a lot of it on it, but see the difference in the eyes that it's making? And I do a little bit here. I do make sure I kind of go with the outline of my eye. Like I said, ladies, do your eyes first. If you don't do anything else, do your eyes first. Okay, so I've done that. Now I'm going to go in. I've left my eyelash curler, I think, over at Craig's house. So I don't know what I've done. I always use my eyelash curler but I don't know where it's at. So I'm going in. We don't have this right now, but I'm using my primer, okay? My eyelash primer. Love my eyelash primer, ladies. I used eyelash primer even before I started working with pharmacy, started using pharmacy products. I used eyelash primer. It's something I've always used. It makes those eyelashes, look how it makes them separate, and it keeps I feel like an even coat on your eyes. Do not do both your eyes at the same time because this is going to dry and you don't want this drying, okay? You want this a little damp still yet. And of course, double lash mascara. I always do length first and then I go in with volume. I always do my length first. I'm not, like I said, ladies, I'm not an expert, but this is something that you all, I feel like that we need to know that it doesn't take long to do your makeup if you just take your time, do it, but just don't get nervous doing it, okay? And I know I'm up close and personal right now, but I'm trying to I'm all about those eyes. Y'all know me, I'm all about those eyes. I like those eyes that pop. Because I feel like I said, it's the first thing that we look at are the eyes. It's the first thing. This is one coat. I'm going to do this one. Then I'm going to go in and do the other. Now, I do about 3 coats, sometimes more. It just depends on what I'm doing, where I'm going. If I'm just getting up and taking off and going over to the store that's just a couple minutes away from my house, I'll just throw on a little BB cream and out the door I go. Okay. Ashley, I don't know how long I'm supposed to be on here, honey. You'll have to
No,
tell
you're
me if I'm
good.
going.
You're good. You're good.
Okay, you'll have to tell me if I'm going too slow or whatever. But anyhow, this is I feel like the CC cream is one thing I just wanted to mainly talk to y'all about with our skin, with especially with us older women. And I'm going to show you all here in a few minutes how to apply that because when I was younger, I was always taught circles. Y'all want to do circles, ladies, because if you've got any kind of wrinkles or anything like that, then it's just going to cake up in those wrinkles and it's just going to make it look off. I mean, it's going to make it look awful. It's going to make it look cakey. You don't want that. Now, I've done one coat. That's all I'm going to do right now. I go in now with my CC cream and a clean brush. Very clean brush. Get you some of that calendula balsam. Not calendula, tea tree, tea tree. Okay, so here I do it this way. I don't put on the brush. I used to did, but now I just apply it to my skin. Shake that baby up, okay? Make sure you shake your makeup up. Okay, now here's one thing you want to make sure you do with this. Do not, I'm telling you, do not go in circles. Don't apply with your hands. Seriously, do not apply with your hands. Your hands, whether you believe it or not, they are so nasty. We touch everything with our hands. We're continuously just doing things. There's so much germs on our hands. We want to put our makeup on with these brushes or a sponge, okay? Now, I go in and you go in an upward motion. You do not, by no means, do this right here because that is going to cake into that skin. And like I call these my laugh lines. If I did it this way, see how that looks? It honestly does not look, it's horrible looking. You're going to go in and you're going to go in an upward motion. Do not go in circles. Do not go down, ladies. Go up. And that is not just for us ladies of older age. This is for you women, you young ladies also that's of younger age. Now the neck, it doesn't matter, but I can tell you, and around the nose, because you got the bone in there, the cartilage, and up here on your forehead. But I also have a specific way that I do mine. I don't brush down still yet. I do this way. And I honestly, I am going to tell you all, I don't think I look 60 years old. I don't. And I think I contribute a lot of that to genetics, but also to good skincare. I mean, and then, like I said, I messed up and I'm going to go back in with a little more because I do like the CC cream to be more of a foundation look, just a full coverage look. And that's why I like this CC cream because it's buildable and it helps. I mean, it just makes me, it just looks good. I mean, let's be honest. Okay, so here we go. Remember, this is my second coat of CC cream. I'm going up. We're going up. And see how it's pushing that eye? I am balancing it out to the edge here of this eye. So this eyeshadow just blends in good. See how I'm doing that? So you're going to do that. Like I said, the neck doesn't matter. You do want to blend. But look, ladies, how this is toning my skin. Up here at the forehead, make sure you do this. I have what's called the 11 squint. And I know that I need to get stuff for that, but your mama here is lazy sometimes. Seriously. This is how I do this. Now, this is took care. Look, ladies. Look at the difference and the age difference it brought to me. It makes me look. It honestly does. This is something I feel like that if you do your makeup in the right way, use the correct products. Look at this. Just make sure that you blend. You're gonna. There's that sweet girl. Look at her. Allie, I think you and I could be best friends. I really think so. I really do.
She said, yeah.
Me and her could. Okay, so there's that. Now, I was terrified, absolutely terrified of doing liquid blushes. Not anymore. Older women, yes, it's okay for us to use powder blushes. It's perfectly fine. But I feel like with me, with my skin personally, these liquid blushes makes my skin look more vibrant, makes it glow more, and I don't look as old with these liquids. So I use these because to me, this is something that with age and look, I just go in and tap it on. And yes, I was terrified of using this also. And Ashley, I mock you when it comes to this. You taught me this. I'll just go ahead and tell you, you taught me this. So, and it is dark. It does scare the crap out of you. It scares you. When you see this, you're like, there's no way this is going to work. But look, do not do this. By no means are you going to do this. You're not going to go down like this. You're going to tap in an upward motion. You want to make sure, see how my ear line is right here and my chin. I mean, not my chin, but my jaw. You're going to make sure that you get that and you blend that, ladies. Look at this. See the difference in this? You're going to blend this. And you're going to make sure that you do it in a way where it's not dragging your skin, your cheek down. You want those cheekbones to be lifted. And that's another thing here in a minute. I'm going to show you with this highlighter how I feel like the highlighter on older women is amazing. On us older women, it just makes us pop and I don't have a specific way that I do this here around my jawline, but I do blend it like this, and then I take it and blend it down. So, and it's going to slim. It's slimming your jawbone. See how it's slimming mine? And then I do have that chin where the age has creeped up on me and where weight has creeped up on me. We don't even want to talk about that. We blend, and I make sure that I blend up here around my eye. Make sure I try to get it blended up around my eyebrow because I want that slender look. So I'm going to blend really good. I know sister, she gets terrified when she has to do this, but I tell her all the time, You just got to have confidence. It's not going, you can do this. Okay. So look, this is not, there's nothing hard about doing this. Now I'm going to go in with my blush next. I use the liquid blush and I go up above the bronzer. I just dab a little here. See how it's up above the bronzer right there? But then I'm going to take this, ladies, and I'm going to blend this in also in an upward motion. Don't go down. Don't go in circles. I can't stress that enough. Do not do this. You want to blend up. See how I'm blending up and how it's pulling that cheek up? You're going to want to blend up. See how that's blended? You can already tell a big difference in my face. And look, I'm about out of this. You can tell I use this a lot. But this is our highlighter, ladies. Just squeeze a little bit out. And I just, look, I go all out. If you've seen me in person, y'all know when you see me, you're going to see that glow. You're going to see that pop. That's me. Let me find my little blending brush. I use the little traveler brush that we've got right here, and I blend with it. So I take it and blend. I just blend. You don't have to, I don't do a specific way. I just blend all over my face with this. And it's already lifting. You see how my face is popping? Older ladies, especially, I'm telling you, you're going to love this. A lot of the ladies at my church, they're like, I want that. I want that look. I want to, will you teach me? And I tell them it's so simple. So we go through the processes that I do here. Okay. I see that baby. Y'all are killing me. Nana here loves babies. Now I'm going to go in really quick, and I'm going to use a gloss today because I don't want to carry this on very much with you. You know, I don't want to drag you all out. I know it gets boring. I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to go in with the volume side of my mascara, and I'm going to make those eyes pop more. But you see how I do this. I mean, it's just simple. I'm not perfect, but it's not bad either. And my granddaughter also stole my eyelash separator, so I don't have that. She's got it at her house. So I'm gonna have to get that back. She's actually got one, but she accidentally put it in her makeup bag when she was staying here the other day. So I'm gonna have to get it back. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna show you all something really quick. Another tip. This is our white eyeliner. Yes, ladies, we do have one that's like our lip liners. That's the smooth look like this. But I'm going to be honest, I love the pencil one with the white because it goes on better and it's honestly white. And with us older ladies, I think that looks so much better. The other one is more of a skin tone, but look how this is going to make my eye. Now look at the difference in those eyes. Right here. See, this has got the white eyeliner and this one don't. Let me go ahead and put some mascara on the bottom. But look at that. Look at the difference in those eyes. See the difference? See how this one's opening up more? That white eyeliner has popped. It's made it open up more. Huge difference. You can tell a huge difference in this. Now I'll go back in and I'll do this eye. And I'm almost done. I promise you guys, I'm almost done with this. We'll go in. And I will do I'm just going to do a lip oil today. I love our lip oils. Peptides are my favorite, but I'm doing a lip oil today. Peptides, that's it. I keep my peptides. All right. And then we're going to spray this baby, and this is going to set this in, and we're done. And then we're going to fan it. and dry it. We're done, Ashley. That's it.
Yeah. That was so good. So many great tips. Like that was just so fun. It was cool to see someone else doing it, learning some different tips and tricks, especially for the mature age ladies. Like that was just so
Yes.
good, Linda. Great job, great tips. So now whether you guys do makeup on yourself and you're trying to learn to do better, or maybe you're doing it on other people and you're gonna go back and teach them. Like lots of great Addie. Okay, I'm making sure my kids were okay. Those were great tips, you guys. Like literally so good. Thank you so much for that, Linda. Awesome job. And you look beautiful. And yeah, you don't look 60 at all. You don't look 60 at all.
What am I going to say? I do it. If I do.
You don't. Oh, well, thank you so much. That was so good. We love you guys. And go grab y'all's new Rich Lip Oil sticks. They are about to launch any minute now. So
Yes.
love you guys. Have a great day. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Love you guys.